Hello everyone, I'm Dren Hatamata, and today on my questionnaire, what's your favorite game? Now, this is one that's always been hard for me because I don't genuinely pick favorites on an overall scale, so it's really hard. So if you have the same problem, you can probably mention a series, or maybe whatever game for a particular console or brand or whatever. That's up to you. I always have trouble with this game, or I always trouble thinking of my favorite game because they're very different, very vast and broad. So like limiting it to just one game overall is really hard to do because some people have like one game that they spend most of their time on, but that's not their favorite game. Or whatever. For me, I'd probably limit it down to the Legend of Zelda series. I know, it's pretty typical. I guess Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on an overall scale would probably be my favorite, but not by itself. In order for Ocarina of Time to really be what I'd consider a masterpiece, is mainly because of Majora's Mask. Without that, then it probably would not be my favorite. Majora's Mask really added a lot of depth to me for what made Link into adult Link throughout that span of time. And I thought that was really interesting, because Majora's Mask has always been considered a sequel, but it's more of a half-sequel. Link's I don't know, a year older, young Link, and then he does the adventure for 3 days, technically, and then comes back as adult Link, takes over Ganon, and you're like, oh, he went through all this stuff, he went through all that grief and all that, and learned a bunch of stuff, and yada yada yada. I thought it was pretty neat that way, anyway. So it'd either be between that, Chrono Trigger, or Final Fantasy VI, which in America came out as Final Fantasy III, is for the Super Nintendo. And, gosh, I think that's probably the best way I could put it. I mean, my 3 favorite series would be, Zelda, Metroid, and, Star Fox series. And sometimes not always in that order. Sometimes it mixes up depending on how I feel. And I think a lot of you are probably the same way. But in any case, what's your favorite game? And feel free to say why. As far as I'm concerned, I think that's about it for this one. So, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to be my buddy. And always remember, you have potential. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.